Welcome to another installment of Classically Urban Podcast, where a bunch of us guys hang out and talk about life. This is Enrian Gryfos, resident streamer.
I'm George.
Hi, George.
What?
I'm Phil.
Oh, shit.
Wasn't paying attention.
I was not at all. I was distracted by Catherine.
Yeah, I was caught off guard by that too.
Catherine over there!
All right.
Yeah, I'm your mother's favorite side hoe. So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Whoa.
Since you guys had so much to talk about.
We just started off with how our week
Just
was.
a second. Let me, before we get too far into this, I want to talk about that thing that I wanted
Oh, yeah.
to talk about.
Or you could just start with your week.
Okay.
And ended with that. Who cares?
My week has been pretty awesome. We had a 3-day weekend. I worked. That's about all the week. But on the weekend, I got into a couple of fun things. We got the gang together. We had a little shindig. I picked up a new hobby. I'm doing model crafting. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And next week. As far as the stream stuff goes, and so I may as well plug that. Not about the charity thingy, but we
No.
do have that.
Oh, yeah. I can't afford another hobby. So
Really?
I'm jealous.
Oh, dude.
Yes, all my hobbies are expensive.
I-
Clothes, car parts,
I actually just went shopping for
Living.
clothes. It was really
living.
cool. I totally forgot about that. We went clothes shopping.
Yeah, I know.
Fall clothes.
Without me.
Fall needs to hurry up and happen.
The one who loves fashion.
You were working.
Yeah.
We did visit you at your job,
You
though.
did.
But yeah.
You know, the guy who is obsessed with fashion didn't need to be brought along to shopping, you know.
I would have brought you along if I was up to me.
How many times have I asked you to legitimately just take me shopping?
How many times have I told you to tell me when?
Pretty sure we did. One time.
What?
You didn't buy anything, but you were there.
Oh, no, that was just us hanging out. That wasn't like we're going to get George
How many
clothes.
times were you? Yeah, I told you when.
What?
I've always said, okay, let me know.
Okay, Saturday.
And then you never do.
Saturday.
Saturday I work.
Okay, when do you not work?
3.5 weeks from now.
Well, I'm not going to work Sunday,
All right, Sunday.
but that's because I have to go to my father's
Oh, shit, never mind.
to drop off the Buick.
Buick over there.
Got to drop it off.
Do you need someone to follow you?
Nah, I already got somebody.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, clothes shopping was freaking awesome. Fall
You
needs to
think
hurry
I
up
should
and get
take the
here.
Beamer to fucking my dad's house?
Rubbing in his face?
No.
No.
Why?
Didn't you get your dad's car hit?
No.
Oh,
No.
that wasn't. There wasn't a.
Well, if
dent
I
in it?
put a strap on it, we'd be alright.
Yeah.
Huh.
Then your dad's going to be like, why is that fuel tank strap orange?
And I'll be like, shut up.
Because I like the color, Dad.
So there wasn't actually a dent in it. I remember you guys. Were talking
No,
about
there
that.
wasn't a dent. It's like a scratch.
Oh,
It's like somebody opened the door and just kind of
But to be honest, I think it was already there.
Yeah.
But I never got in on the passenger side, so I wouldn't know.
okay.
Yep.
That's what I was wondering. Like,
I'm pretty sure it was already there, though.
yeah.
So
Well,
did you
when-
plug the whole charity thing?
No, not yet. I was just
Okay.
about to do that. I brought up the information about the charity.
Okay.
So yeah, this past Sunday, since I switched over to my Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday streaming schedule, I was instead of streaming myself, I was featured on a stream that I hosted. It was for my brother. He did a 24-hour stream marathon for the Extra Life charity. It has them raise donations to give their funds to their local Children's Miracle Network hospital. And their donation is
So
it
Children's
goes
Hospital.
straight to them. It goes to help sick children, pay for the parents of the sick children pay for their treatments,
Yeah.
and
How much money do you
goes
raise?
towards helping them. Him and we raised about $85, which is cool because there was a team of people that were like working all together. So, like, I'm pretty sure they had a pretty decent group effort. But if you guys want to donate,
Some
to
is
that,
better than none, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Their goal was 100. So I mean, that's-
especially when you're not like a huge streamer.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I think he made his Twitch channel like for that event. He hasn't streamed before that.
Huh.
Hmm.
So it was really cool. We had some people that stayed like the whole time through. I think there was like 8 viewers that like stayed from beginning to end. So like mad ups to them for their dedication and support. But yeah, it's for a really great cause. And normally I totally just play anything, but we played Monster Hunter Generations 2, which just came out on the Nintendo Switch. We played through every single one of the low rank and a decent bit of the high rank quests in order. So definitely check that out. We'll plug a link in the description to his charities donation page. Their group is the Pancake Thieves.
Oh
so,
shit!
Yeah,
Fried.
it's a little cool. Check out their little logo. It's like pancakes and a little mask.
Oh yeah!
He told me that
Pancakeula.
he worked a whole like 15 minutes on Photoshop to make that logo. But yeah, it was a blast. Once again, for those of you that did tune in, thanks a bunch. And for those of you that are like looking for your
Do you even
good
plug
deed
our
of the week-
podcast on your stream?
Yes, I plug you guys' podcast.
He actually
all
has
the
like
time.
he has the
Liar.
link and I have a link
You're
on
a
our
liar.
Twitch pages.
Have you ever
You
looked at?
lie like a rug.
Have you watched any of my streams ever?
Nah.
I appreciate your honesty, but that deeply wounds me.
Why?
It's all good.
We
don't
both
have
have
Twitch.
links
I-
on our
I
Twitches
like you on
to this
Instagram.
podcast.
I support your stuff.
Okay.
It's all good though. It's all
All
good.
right.
It's no big deal.
Tuesdays,
Tuesdays,
Thursdays, and
Thursdays.
Sundays. Even though you should say Sunday first because it's the first day of the week.
Well, I
It's
mean,
the first one that shows up on a calendar. Sunday's the first day of the week. Fuck you.
all of
Theology
my big
staff,
content.
Unless you're in
Huh?
Mexico.
What about Mexico?
It's Monday through Sunday.
Huh.
Well, this is America.
Yeah, but
This is America.
all of my big content's on
time do you
Tuesdays and
start?
Thursdays. I typically start around on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I start at 8:30 because that's my raid nights. It's 8:30 to 11 o'clock.
What game do you play?
Well, I play a variety of games. I play primarily World of Warcraft. That's what my Tuesday, Thursday raid nights are. But I also play things from like League of Legends. We play some Overwatch sometimes. I actually haven't touched Overwatch.
I
in a
won't
while.
watch League. That game bores me.
It's all right. I mean,
Because
they're
I
like,
don't understand it. That's the only reason it bores me. I
yeah.
don't understand a good player versus a bad player.
Yeah, and the thing with,
So-
about League is it's a
I'm
lot more fun
intermediate.
when you're like playing with people rather than watching people play. I personally can't stand watching League streamers.
Something about it is just like, I don't know.
It's iffy. Have you ever played like an RTS like Warcraft?
I used to play
or-
Dota back in the day.
It's the same.
It's basically Dota. Dota was a mod on Warcraft originally, and then
It was. That's what I played.
Yeah, I love that. There was like this one that it stuck with me. It was like a bunch of anime protagonists like Naruto,
Yep.
Inuyasha, stuff like
I
that.
used to
It was
play
really
all
cool.
of those because when I was younger, I had a neighbor that like was obsessed with Warcraft, and
Had the battle chest and everything.
yeah, and he had like a bunch of laptops. They're Arab. They had a bunch of like duplicates of shit somehow.
Mhm.
I don't know. They also had like 4 satellites in their back patio of an apartment complex. They got Arab channels.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know how.
You gotta pay the extra mile, but you'll get it.
They didn't pay for it. They had satellites.
Oh,
Damn.
They just installed the satellites.
I need some prints like that.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he had 2 laptops so we'd play Dota all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's really
the
fun,
original
'cause-
mod before. It was a game after that, right?
Yeah. I think Valve. Yeah, Valve. They made like it into its own actual game.
Yeah, I
and
used to just play Warcraft, Dota. And that was
Yep.
fun. All the little random like
Yeah.
mods and shit. It was cool. Like
Um,
the characters, like you were talking about. It was pretty fun.
I've been wanting to get into another RTS like Warcraft. Like RTSs are games like Warcraft.
I like
Halo
real-time
Wars.
strategies, but only a certain few of them. Like
Yeah.
sometimes, like
Izzy really liked Halo Wars. Like
I love Halo.
Halo Wars is
I
tremendous.
love
just
that
don't know
game.
how I'd feel about playing an RTS on on console.
It
I'm
actually
so used to-
translated pretty well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm used to like having like the commands that can just like slash.
No,
unit
it
or
translated
something.
pretty well, honestly. Like
Maybe I didn't.
going
get
from
versions.
Dota to that, like Dota's really fast paced.
I remember I just saw. I mean, it wasn't like just recently, but recently-ish, I saw trailers for what was it? Halo Wars 2.
Though it was an
Like, they were
expansion.
doing-
Halo Wars
Oh.
2 is already out.
Yeah, I
There's an
remember they were
expansion.
advertising it for last year.
Yeah.
So,
They had a DLC or whatever, but
Okay, so
yeah, I want to get the second one for my laptop because, yeah,
The first one was tremendous.
real time strategy
I
on a
heard
laptop.
a lot.
Fun.
I've heard nothing but good things about it, but I just
Yeah.
don't know. I can think of like
it's fun.
I can.
Well,
only
they
see
have
it
it on
as a
PC.
shooter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can only see it as a shooter though, like the
it's
Halo series.
it's
I don't know if-
surprisingly really it works really well. Like I don't know. Oh, I'm hyped for the fucking Gears of War real time strategy game.
They're making a Gears of War. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, they really?
Yeah, you didn't see it was at E3.
You know, I only watched the Bethesda, bro.
I watched.
We watched it together.
Did we?
Yes.
Well, now I feel ashamed.
I don't remember that.
we were all at Brandon's.
Oh wait, I remember. I was like, the Microsoft press conference had me substantially less excited than like any of the other ones, right? Because then they kind of have a.
I don't know. But yeah,
handful.
they had the Gears of War one. They had the little pop figure game or whatever. And then they had a real time strategy, and then they announced what Gal 4, Gal 5, whichever one they're on now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think 4 of the main games, and then there's a couple spin-offs after that.
I feel like it's on 5 now.
5, maybe 5 of the main games, because there was the one about Damon Baird that did horribly.
That was Gears of War Judgment.
Judgment, yeah. Or at least I heard it did horribly. I shouldn't pass that judgment.
Judgment.
Are they on the 4th or the 5th? Where are your fucking phones?
Oh, the new one that's coming out.
Yeah, is it the
that
fifth?
one's 4.
Okay.
It's Gears 4.
Okay. That
Well,
makes
no. The one that came out the most recently, the one about
The one with the girl.
no, that's 5.
What?
Yeah, because
Is Judgment like technically 4? But
no, because there's a Gears of War 4. I own it.
Oh yeah.
That's
Gears
the
of
one
War.
about-
It
Oh,
is
that's
the
what plays his
5th.
son,
Jesus
right?
Christ. They really ran through that game.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure
Halo's-
Gears of War 1 was a release title for the
Halo's
360.
technically
Yeah, I
on.
think it was.
So
Yeah. And Halo's technically on like their 7th game
Yeah.
of the main series.
Dude,
'cause there's
Halo
Reach,
is all over the place.
ODST. The Reach was 4.
Halo's not.
No,
I don't
Halo
know.
Reach was its own game.
No, I know, but
Oh, it's
Halo's
like-
just kind of going downhill.
I'm kind of excited to see what they do.
Seems
for
like
Halo
since
6.
Bungie detached, they've only been getting worse.
Well, they kind of rebooted the story up with like a different like conflict
And
between
Halo
the
4
AIs
was cool,
and stuff.
but I heard
Well, and
nothing
Halo
but
5
shit about Halo 5.
I like the campaign for Halo 5. The half of the campaign. The part where you're playing as Master Chief. Because, the part where you're playing as the dude that spends the entire game looking for Master Chief to get it. The game's been out for a while. To get his ass kicked by Master Chief.
Yes,
like,
I've
it's
seen
like-
the scene where he gets his shit pushed in
Yeah,
and Master
like-
Chief just dips on his ass.
And his entire team that's like supposed to be helping him capture Master
watches
Chief.
him get his shit pushed
Yeah,
in.
Because
bro.
they knew better than to mess with Master Chief.
That shit was so fried.
I think
could've-
the other two were scared. Buck knew better.
Buck
'cause-
knew better.
Yeah,
Buck is
knew
the
better.
protagonist of Halo ODST.
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
on
yeah.
his team, and he was
Yeah.
like, I know Master Chief. He could fold me up like a pretzel. I'm not going to get folded up like a pretzel.
Who's the? Oh, that was a good fart.
Nice.
Oh, that was another one. Oh, it's
Returning,
It's still
or
going.
diminishing returns. The first one was nicest. And then,
what's the the main character's name in Halo 5? 4?
It was
5.
something with an L, right? Locust.
I don't know.
or,
The Locust is what you fight in Gears of War.
I don't remember the guy's name. But he was the guy in the blue armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Locke.
because I didn't.
John
yeah,
Locke.
That's what it was.
Spartan
Yeah.
Locke.
It's part. No.
Yeah, I didn't play it because no Xbox
His-
yet. Soon to come.
It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I even enjoyed the multiplayer because they streamlined a lot of the armor abilities and
the multiplayer was the worst part.
the Warfront mode or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically this arena shooter type thing where it's like a bunch of people on the field and you can
Lots
call
of
in your,
microtransactions.
yeah,
too, I
you
heard.
can call in your loot boxes to get a warthog, and if you run out of your warthog because it got hit by a rocket launcher that someone else paid like 99 cents for, you can spend another 99 cents for another warthog, and you can even spend money on warthog insurance, so next time your warthog gets exploded, you have another warthog. Or at
See, I
least
just missed
60%
Duck
off.
Hunt.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
just- Yellow Ducks
Yes.
and Duck Hunt. Best
Yeah.
game ever on Halo.
No.
Never
Yes,
even,
it was.
I never even played Duck Hunt.
Oh, you're talking about the custom game?
Yeah, the
Oh,
custom
that was
game in
fun.
Halo.
That was
I
lots of
liked
fun.
Griffball, the one with the gravity hammers and like.
Well, yeah,
the
but that
ball.
came.
But no,
that
like
became an official
Duck
game.
Hunt
Oh. I didn't
was made by somebody on like the
know.
Well, that's how
a
Forge-
Nintendo
That's how
game.
Griffball
Oh.
originated.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
it was a
original.
Forge.
It
But-
originally originated as Forge, but now it's an actual game type.
I
It
didn't know
originated
that.
as a joke.
Yeah.
They mentioned it like offhanded in like season 4 of Red versus Blue,
Mhm.
and then they made an entire game type. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Red versus Blue.
The
got
amount of
really
pull the
convoluted.
old YouTube creators had.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
What
I think they featured in all the Halo games after the first one.
were you talking about?
Rooster Teeth.
Oh, dude, have you seen Red versus Blue now? The story got so convoluted.
Yeah, that's why I stopped watching. I just couldn't do it
it's
anymore.
it's a lot. It's
Mm.
cool. The fight scenes are still just as awesome as they. Well, no.
Yeah.
The fight scenes from Red versus Blue are now on like Ruby fight scene level, where it's like really cool and really
Which
awesome
actually,
and animated.
Ruby's gone down because Monty Ohm is in. Well,
No,
Monty's
the
dead, but
new person in
Monty.
charge of the studio. The person in charge of the studio.
Wait, a
is
dude
doing
from
really,
Rooster Teeth died?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
But the person that's carrying on his work is doing a really good job.
I feel like this
recreating
is
his
something
style.
you should have talked about on the podcast.
This was a
Pretty
while
sure this
ago.
happened like a long time.
Yeah, this
before
was
the
like-
podcast.
Like,
Oh.
a year or two before the podcast.
Though on the topic of Rooster Teeth, or at least Ruby, they're coming out with a new season of Ruby sometime pretty soon.
yeah,
I
but
don't
they're
have the
not
specific date.
releasing it on YouTube because of the whole adpocalypse. They're not making enough money to get the what's it called?
the fun.
Yeah, the funds
To-
to put it on YouTube. Like they just like we need people to come to our website
And
so we
they-
can get the ad revenue directly.
They allow you to watch it on their website a week after it's aired anyway,
Yeah.
so it's not really that huge
Yeah.
of a deal.
No, as in they're just not putting it on YouTube anymore, if I remember correctly.
They used for last season they just uploaded after every week.
Yeah.
I don't know because they haven't had any episodes yet.
yeah.
So I mean, I haven't heard anything about that. That's
Well,
the first time I've heard.
Apparently, it was an announcement at RTX.
Okay.
It was after I stopped following Rooster Teeth so directly, but that's part of the whole adpocalypse. The way it's hitting them, they have to upload like certain things directly to their website to make up for the cost.
Yeah, because you know Rooster Teeth ain't getting no fucking money from
Oh,
Cow
no.
Chop.
No, no.
Cow Chop?
It's one of
Well,
Cow Chop
they're-
originated as its own YouTube channel, and now it's a subsidiary of Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, which
But-
they've done that to like 3 other channels.
Yeah, but Cow Chop is still doing pretty well. The thing of it is, Cow Chop is so demonetized. They have a Patreon
Ooh. Yeah. We should
because they do a lot of fuck shit on their YouTube
Speaking
Phil's
of
working on
Patreon,
it.
We keep talking about it. We need to look into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll figure it out.
channel. Patreon.
check us out on our Patreon. Make a donation after you make a donation
Yeah.
to the Children's Miracle Center.
Make
Because-
a donation to the Patreon
Yeah.
and tell us your favorite ice cream flavor.
Yeah, and we'll put up a compilation of all my edited out "Get Your Dicks Wet."
We didn't save those,
No, when I edited them, they just disappear forever.
Oh
George.
no!
but it's
Damn.
all right. We'll just record you saying "Get your dick wet" a bunch of times in different
Get your
tones,
dick wet.
and
Get
we'll
your dick
say,
wet. Get your dick wet.
yeah, and we'll just say that it was like from all the different times.
And we
Phil,
gotta
you
edit
should,
this out. Shit.
I was gonna say you should edit all that out.
It's staying.
Oh, that'd be so
Yeah,
funny.
leave it
So
as a
those-
surprise.
No,
Guys.
the chicken.
Get your
When I did that, and you guys are like, "What?"
Bro, because he
great.
used 2 different types and it was amazing.
Oh shit. So George,
That was my week,
Yeah.
though.
how was your week?
I had 3 dates lined up. 4. All of them bailed on me. One I had to cancel.
Oh no.
Yeah,
This got awkward.
yeah, that sucked. So Tinder bitches.
You want to start with something positive, maybe?
Fuck no. This week has been shit.
You got to see me, bud.
Yes, I did, buddy.
We got fucked up. On
Yeah, you got to
Saturday.
see me and
Oh,
Cody
we did.
plastered.
Yeah, it was pretty
that
great.
was
And I
fucking
was
glorious.
mega late
I
to
think
work.
everyone here got tackled except for
Yeah.
me.
I think-
happy.
I
I think
accidentally
I'll-
threw your wallet at your head.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, you hit the door, luckily.
I will
thought-
leave-
Katie said I hit you in the
Yeah.
head,
I'll leave the story for Saturdays for you too, because you guys had the most interesting
but we don't
Events.
remember.
I remember.
Piece it together.
You guys
Yeah.
think I remember is I got my hair braided.
What?
And then I woke up.
That was
and
a
my head
while
was
before the end of the night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I passed out. I was fucked up.
No, you were around for a while. I just didn't know that was where you checked out.
I don't
No.
even think you got your hair braided. I think it was JJ did. Yeah,
Yeah, JJ braided it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I
So,
got
yeah.
my hair braided and I fell asleep.
So yeah, here's how this worked. 3 days lined up. One, she just like the day of, I was like, "Hey, we're still on," 'cause she hadn't been messaging me, and then just blocked me on Tinder. I'm like, "All right, thanks." Second one, yeah, sudden family emergency. Then her phone was dead, so she couldn't text me until I was already at the place we were supposed to meet up at.
Yikes.
The third one got mad at me because apparently I wasn't texting her enough.
So if you guys want to like get a glimpse at like what his conversations with
Yeah.
these girls looks
We're-
like,
no, no.
It's funny, but
Though this is the ones I actually put effort into.
hold on. I was just gonna say, go to Reddit, type in r/nice guy.
Oh, don't start
That's
with me.
George's game right there.
Don't start with me, sir.
Kidding.
George is a nice guy.
Oh, that's not true.
Oh, you don't want to have a date? Well, you're a fucking whore.
I don't go for trashy girls anyway.
You're fat anyway.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry. That's horrible.
Yeah, and the one I had to cancel was that was actually the week before, but I wasn't on the podcast because of the tutoring. Because I had it every week up until last week.
That's why George wasn't at last podcast, by
Yeah.
the way, guys. He was getting tutored.
Yeah.
Because he's a dumb boy.
Shut up.
Dumb boy George.
Hashtag dumb boy George.
Hashtag dumb boy George.
I'm getting worried
Put that
about the
in the
name of this
description.
podcast.
That's going to be my new hashtag for whatever I post on Instagram next.
Dumb boy George.
Yeah. Along with the, multitude of,
Random ones.
having to try and get Instagram clout by tagging my car. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, I like the gibbons more. You should.
I haven't posted
Photoshop-
one in a while.
I know you should Photoshop a gibbon in your car.
Because I don't
And
think
be
there's
like,
exists
me on my
photos
way
of
to pick up your girl. It'd be pretty great.
You know what
Photosh-
Freddie said at
What?
work? That shit hurt my feelings.
What? did you
What?
say?
He was like, damn, bro, now that you got a BMW, maybe you finally get a girlfriend. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, man, we were starting to lose you there for a while. I was getting nervous. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you don't go out, you stay at home, you watch anime, you're a whole nerd now. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, I'm just playing, but not really. And I was like, bro, I was like, I've always been a nerd. I thought we was cool. And he's like, yeah, but now that you got a cool car, maybe you get a girlfriend. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you, man.
Be a nerd with a girlfriend.
That shit hurt my feelings.
Like
I was like,
Phil over
oh,
here.
I was like, Cody wasn't worthy enough because he watches anime. Hurt. That shit hurt.
That's right. Just tell him that your wife who cares about you.
My body pillow cares about me.
Damn.
I don't have a body pillow. I haven't transcended to that stage of weebness, but
You thought about it.
I mean, I just don't have any one anime girl that I'm like, this is the best girl. I don't have a best girl.
Homegirl from My Hero, even though she's 15, which makes me
Uraraka-
so uncomfortable.
Uraraka or Froppy?
With the big titties.
Oh, the engineer chick?
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking through the character.
Or Yarozu? The
Yeah, Rozu.
Oh.
Wait, no, wait.
The engineer chick was. She also
What are you
had
talking
some
about, engineer chick?
She,
The one who makes shit pop up.
the one who. Well, yes, there was another one. I forget how far you in, but
No, chill. Stop
yeah,
now.
Yeah, that's.
You talking about the one who like just makes things out of her hands?
Yes, but then somehow it just started coming out of her tits.
She made.
Yeah, Rozu, that's her name.
No, I'm talking about the engineer chick now. She made what's his face.
Hey,
No,
chill,
he was.
chill,
She was in the.
chill.
tournament.
He doesn't care about
She
the
was in
engineer.
She was in the earlier.
Oh,
tournament.
her? No,
Yeah.
fuck her.
She gets better.
Yeah,
The plot.
Not hotness level. Yeah, Rozu. Top tier. Even though I was looking through the characters and it said she was like 15. I was like, well, I'm a pig.
She definitely.
But then I
doesn't
was
look
like,
15.
it's a fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
In Japanese, it's probably all right. In America, it'll put you on a watch list.
They're in high school.
No, they're like at a university though, isn't it? Like a university. Their first year's at a university. I don't know if it's
like a
college
university.
I think it's high school.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because the story starts out there in like middle school.
Did you know there's a reason why like almost all anime protagonists, even if they look like freaking grown freaking men, are like 15? 'Cause, like, in that culture, that's like supposed to be when they're like coming of age and becoming men and stuff,
Right.
and so you're able to like see that through them and stuff.
In here, in the U.S., you can't even cook your own hot dogs.
What?
People look at you like you're nuts. You let your kid stay home, make his own food.
What?
15.
And like the animes, like they like
Oh,
have their
yeah.
own pad
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
and they're like,
yeah, that always
My-
does kind
my
of throw
parents
me off.
always
I'm
told me
like,
on
50,
business.
they're always like in Naruto. I get that he doesn't have any parents, but he just has his own little pad, and I'm like, this is so strange.
Well, no, what's his face? Pineapple Head guy. He takes care of him.
Huh?
He's like a foster father. Pineapple guy. The one with the splash across his eyes. He got scolded Naruto when he got the secret Shadow Clone scroll.
What?
Is he talking about Sasuke?
No, the Naruto's like
I don't
foster
watch.
dad, damn near.
Is it first sensei?
Yeah, the.
He didn't have anything
tan
across
stuff.
his eyes.
He has a scar right across his eye, his nose. I got you.
I don't know.
Anyways, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. Anyway, well, my week was. I'm trying to remember. All my weeks are starting to blend together now because I work so much. I'm not entirely sure like what happened this week. Oh shit! Customer turned the fuck up on my manager today. Like real talk turned up. He was livid about paying $36 for an oil change. Oh yeah, he does have a mark. Yeah. Iruka.
He got that when he was like fighting off the thugs that tried beating
Iruka
Naruto.
Sensei.
Yeah, Iruka Sensei. I can't remember his name.
It says right there.
So 30.
Well, yeah, I couldn't remember it
Oh.
before I looked up.
Yeah.
So $36 for an oil change.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, he turned the fuck up.
What was he expecting to pay, like 20?
Well, he came in with a Trailblazer, and we put conventional oil in it, right? Did the whole deal, and it was originally 40 something, and he was pissed that it was that much. And we tried to explain to him that, well, your shit takes 7 quarts of oil. That's why. And he's just huffing and puffing. Bullshit, this motherfucker's ripping me off. Nah, nah. And then my manager's like, nah, that's not what's happening. You took 7 quarts of oil. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And the guy was like, I've been a mechanic for 20-some years. This is bullshit. And he's like, well, if you've been a mechanic, then you would know that your vehicle takes 7 quarts of oil. And he's like, no, it means I know when I'm getting fucked. And I'm just standing there watching it. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And it gets to the point where, like, they're damn near about to fight. And my manager walks out to the shop. The customer is walking out, like, leaving. And then he stops. Then he comes back to the counter, and he's waiting for my manager to come back. And I'm just standing there staring at him. And I was like, what seems to be the problem here, sir? With my best customer service face. And he's just like, that motherfucker's just not. And I was like, well, according to your vehicle specifications, it requires that it takes 7 quarts of oil. And he just looked at me. And he's like, no, this is bullshit. And I was like, well, there's nothing we can do if your vehicle takes 7 quarts of oil. That would be the reason that the cost went up.
You're like, we can drain 2 quarts back out and just charge us for 5.
Or maybe you, as a mechanic of 20 years, could do it your fucking self.
Yeah.
You should have just looked at him and gone, you should go to a dealership sometime.
And he was just like freaking out. And he was like, motherfucker this and that and that. And he's starting to walk away. And I was like, you have a wonderful day, sir. And he looks back and I'm like just smiling at him. But apparently as he was driving by, he drove past the garage door where my manager was standing. And he looks at him and says, I'll see you later, Robert.
What?
And then drives off. Fucking Robert. We call him Rob, but his full name's Robert. And my manager comes back and he's heated about that. And he's like, I take that as a threat. And I was like,
You should.
I was like, yeah, it's reasonable. Yeah, he went home early that day because he was the
Called you your government name, bro.
Yeah, it was an interesting event. I just thought it was hilarious. I was like, this dude's really upset about this. I was like, $34 or $35 whatever dollars for an oil change. I was like, not that bad, dude. It's pretty normal, especially because you got $10 off. You should really be thankful. And a fucking Trailblazer. What are you bitching? This is a Trailblazer. You shouldn't have bought the fucking car anyway. Those things are pieces of shit. And I like Chevy. Feel me, Phil?
Yeah.
People are fucking goofy.
Don't buy a Trailblazer. Buy a Blazer, like a real man. Trailblazer was like Chevy's attempt at being like, hey, we still kind of have the same car, but it's not the same car. You want to buy it? It's a piece of shit.
I thought we were talking about
Do
Blazers.
you know
like,
what Mitsubishi
I
did?
knew you were going to say
What?
that.
I like
So-
Blazers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't the hold on?
Sports check.
Isn't the Lancer like a crossover now or something like that?
Not yet. That's their plan. Okay, so there's the Mitsubishi Eclipse, right? You know what that looks like.
That's what it is. It's the cross. That's
Yeah,
This dude
now
who went
there's
to high school
Eclipse.
with has one.
Cross.
Yeah.
And it's like a fucking full-size like SUV.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like,
They
wait a
recycled the
minute.
name. And we were talking about it at work on Thursday. My coworker came up with a good point. He's like, it should have been called like the Total Eclipse
That's
because it's bigger.
fried. I found out that my master tech is kind of like this older, like white guy. He drove a motorcycle to work one time. Like, kind of seems like he would strike you as like he's into the old school American muscle. Totally fucking wrong. He loves old JDM cars. He has a
Yep.
fucking 76 Celica at his house right now that he's
Damn.
rebuilding. And
You
he
don't
showed
see
me
those
the
ever.
pictures of his original one when he lived in Japan. He was a Marine. He was stationed at Okinawa for
That's
8
why
years.
he likes Japs.
Yeah. He showed me the pictures of his original Celica. Holy shit, dude. This thing was immaculate. Immaculate. And he said it was running like 13-second miles or something like that. Or quarters. No turbo. I mean, that's pretty good for a 76.
Yeah.
Whenever
It
I
is.
hang out with you guys, I wish I knew so much more about cars.
He was showing me he has the original carbs that he had cleaned up and crankshaft and flywheel. Like, I was like, I had a little carb boner. It was so nice. Ugh, I should have taken a
The
picture.
boner?
Huh?
The boner was nice?
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of
It just kind of blew my mind. You know, you just see like this kind of scraggly old white guy. You think like Chevy or Ford. Like, nah, he's like, I like Toyota. You're like, wait just a damn minute. Also found out my other coworker who's from Saudi Arabia. His first car, Skyline GTS. Second car, Nissan 300 ZX Fairlady. Third car, Nissan Laurel. He told me
Damn.
he had a Lorel, and I looked over. I was like, "Excuse me, you had a Lorel?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You know what that is?" And I was like, "I love those cars." And he's like, "No, that's weird. Nobody ever knows what those are." And I was like, "I know, but they're awesome.
They're VIP cars.
They're dope." There's no middle pillar between the windows, and it's a 4-door, which no cars are ever built like that.
Yep.
So the glass just kind of touches.
Ooh.
The coolest part, right? Front windows roll all the way down. The back windows, they roll down halfway, and then the front end tilts in, so you got a little shark fin in the middle, made out of glass. That's so cool. They're so cool.
That's kind of cool.
I love them so much.
Jesus.
So my week,
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2 backwards compatibility.
What?
Dude, I've been playing the shit out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Quick scope lobbies.
How did
Not yet.
How did our
The-
quickscope match go?
It didn't go very good the first time, but I've gotten a lot better at it.
We'll have to rematch.
Oh yeah, that was when we quick scoped each other.
Yeah.
But I was telling Caleb I was quick scoping just to try and get back into it because I used to be that kid who would like 360, 720 quick scope from across the map and shit.
We were getting whooped when we went into live lobbies.
But I was telling Caleb I switched my class to shoot down a Harrier, and I forgot that on that class I changed it from the fucking what's the sniper rifle? I can't remember it right now.
Intervention.
Intervention, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause-
the
no, so
intervention.
I download the game and I pull up my account and I go to my custom classes. I'm looking at it. It's just intervention.
Wait, it has all your old classes?
Yeah.
What?
It has all your old stats.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I wonder if mine is still hacked.
It might be.
Like 10th Besieged? Or-
Yeah, I had everything.
Yeah,
'Cause, no,
back
I
in
had
the day.
I had legitimately got to like 6th or 7th prestige, and at that point I was like just burnt out. My friend was like, "Hey, you know I could do hacks, right?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "You trying to hook me up?" He was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." Threw my shell on. I gave him my account for like 30 minutes, and he gave it back. And then next thing I know, I'm 10th prestige with everything unlocked, and I was like, "This is fun again."
I could never get to the whole 10th Prestige because I got invited to plenty of 10th Prestige lobbies, but the thing was they were always run by like these 13-year-olds who, we were 13-year-olds at the time too, but whatever. They were run by these like
They're like, "No,
cis-
no, no, you gotta stand over there."
Yeah, or they'd be like mad. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, let's play systemless, like free for alls, just shoot around and stuff." And like obviously, I'd whoop them because I don't take any mercy whatsoever. And they'd be like, "You need to let me win." I'm like, "No, I don't. You need to earn that win, child." And then they'd be like, "Screw you! I'm not gonna 10 prestige you." Meh. So I think I'm like second or
like
third
you
prestige.
used to have to pay like a year of Xbox Live.
Second puberty.
Second puberty. Yeah, you used to have to like pay like with Microsoft points or like a year of Xbox Live to get into those lobbies.
Yeah.
And
If
I
you
remember
know
I
that-
gave my account to because there was this kid that I played with like a shit ton, and then he was like, "Hey man, I met this dude and he can give you like insane amounts of Microsoft points." I was like, "Bet." So I gave him my account, and then I
Scam.
did not get my account back.
Yeah, that was silly.
Took like a month to get it back. I finally got my account back. My avatar was changed to this midget black dude. Like you know how like you can
Yeah,
make your
the-
character like black,
Yeah.
like not like
Mr. Popo.
Like,
not like
straight up.
black person black, but like the color
The
black.
table.
Yeah. He had like red eyes and he was wearing thong sandals. I was like, what the fuck has happened?
You got wrecked, son.
Yeah. And then I had a bunch of voice messages from the guys who hacked me, and they were just like, "Ah, take that, you fucking faggot!" And I was like, "What?" And I was like 15 at the time. I was like, "What the fuck?" Or 14 or whatever. And then there was another one who was like, "Yeah, how you like that? How you like them Microsoft points? Them shits are good, huh? Take that!"
Fuck.
Dude,
But,
there was so many voice messages from them, and I had just got my account back, and I'm sitting there just like,
so as I was saying though, I'm in this lobby quick scoping, and I switched classes to take out a Harrier, and I forgot I changed it from the intervention to the UMP-9. So I'm like, yeah, let's roll with it.
He was that guy that pulled out
I just started melting people.
yeah.
in a sniper lobby.
We were on Favela, and I was in the building at the very
Shit,
bottom
man.
of the hill,
I damn near want to get this.
and I was
now.
just running in circles.
This is
I was
bringing
literally
back
just-
memories.
Dude, I got the nostalgia playing that.
Cody, I was literally just running in circles around the building, and people would run in the door. I'd just be like, "Yeah, gone." In 30 seconds, I got my UAV, my Harrier, and no, it was a
Did you get a nuke though,
no,
bro?
it was a UAV,
Did you even get a nuke?
an airstrike, and my Pavlo in like 30 seconds. I was just like, fuck you guys.
This is bringing back memories.
The
Dude,
nuke
I was
kit.
I was 22.
Name of the podcast.
3 deaths. Nostalgia.
The nuke kit was Hardline Pro, Harrier, the Ass Clapper 130, then your
The
name.
what?
Ass Clapper 130. AC 130. That's what, like, literally, Izzy, me, Isaac, we all called it that. Because when you came in, you were getting that booty. As long as you didn't get, like, found, you were getting yourself some cake that day.
Yeah.
It was great. Good old memories.
Yeah. So we had
Anything political happened this week, George?
no, not really.
Didn't
John
that one
McCain
chick-
died.
Yeah.
And we already talked about that.
But then
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, like, sing as, like...
Yeah, and Bill Clinton was staring at her
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
My man Bill!
That's not political. That's cultural, and that's just Bill Clinton.
Why did they have Ariana Grande perform at John McCain's wedding? Can we just, like, talk about how...
funeral.
Wedding.
Or what'd I say?
John McCain got married.
To
Was
death.
funeral?
It was a funeral.
To the dirt.
Why is she performing at his funeral?
I don't know.
That is... I don't understand.
He was a huge fan of
That'd
hers in
be-
life.
Was
What?
he?
Yeah, he was a...
No, he wasn't.
He
He
was
was an
fucking with us.
insanely huge fan of Ariana Grande.
You're lying.
Have you seen her vocal range?
Okay, now I know you're fucking with me. That'd be like the equivalent of, like, fucking 50 Cent performing at Donald Trump's funeral.
Yeah. But
Well, like,
yeah.
everyone would be like, what?
yeah, there is one thing I want to say about John McCain that I'm sad I wasn't here to say last time. Say what you
It
want about-
doesn't matter.
Say what
It
you want.
doesn't matter.
He's dead now.
The
Come on.
guy
Shut the
was,
fuck up,
was
Come on now,
nowhere
that's
near-
Shut the
even
fuck up,
funny.
George. You need
Nowhere
shut the fuck
near
up,
as
George.
Horrible as
Shut the
anyone
fuck
made
up,
him out to
George.
be.
What?
Shut the fuck
Remember during
The hunting
debate-
accident?
up.
That was Dick Cheney.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Wrong white guy.
Whoa,
That-
they're
yeah.
all the
To be fair, they're both bald and white and old.
I don't
So-
think the other guy shot, like, good people, though.
No, so John McCain was very
an
much against the
accident.
torture.
No, John McCain shot bad people because he was a
No,
military vet.
and I'm saying the other guy shot dude on accident.
Yeah, but I doubt the dude was bad.
To be fair, the people Dick Cheney was hanging around with, yeah, he was pretty much bad. Say what
Oh
you
my
want about John
goodness.
McCain, he did have some good views. He really was against torture because he knew it was ineffective and it was just cruel to the core. Second of all, John McCain, say what you want about him, he did try to keep politics civil. Do you guys remember that moment in the 2008 campaign where someone was going off about Obama? This Arab is trying to come over here, and then whatever. No, it was an old woman. Like, I don't feel comfortable with an Arab, whatever the fuck, in the White House. Da-ba-da-ba-da. And he said, no, you're wrong. He's a citizen. He's a good man. I just don't agree with him. I don't agree with how he wants this country to be run. He tried to keep politics civil. So that's all I wanted to say about John McCain.
So he's seen lots of articles where he kind of was like a warmongering asshole, but you know, old white guy politician. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Phil, I know the fuck you did not just light the pop filter on fire.
No, I didn't.
Filico's hard.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
I feel fucked with.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's good for him. Almost a decade ago, he did a thing that's cool.
Tell me
to
about his
mention.
politics now.
He's
Well,
dead.
he's dead.
Well, you know what I
So-
mean. Recently, if you...
He's dead.
He's dead.
fucking who cares?
He's dead.
So we threw a fucking awesome party.
His family probably cares. You insensitive asshole.
Douchebag.
Wow, I
What a
can't believe
dick.
you just said that.
What a fucking. You know,
You
if I
said
would,
all that about a dead
if
guy.
I was you,
too.
I'd be so ashamed.
His funeral
I wouldn't be
wasn't
able to
even
look at
more than a
myself.
week ago.
I mean,
Oh my
fuck's sake, man.
God.
How do you sleep?
Imagine how Ariana Grande feels.
I mean,
right
my
now.
God.
She got her ass stared at, and you're just trivializing that
You're
by
disgusting.
saying that the dude doesn't even matter.
It's 2018. We respect women.
Respect women,
What the fuck, dude?
dude. You
2018.
insensitive
Get on board or get left behind.
incel asshole.
What a douche. Fucking misogynist. Sick of your shit.
Horrible.
God damn. Yeah, that's right. Don't say anything. You fucking misogynistic pig. What's wrong, George? You got some more misogyny?
Check your fucking privilege.
Yes. Woo! Hell yeah. High five.
Hey.
We shit on George.
Let's go.
We put our pixie haircuts on and we went in.
I had
Dyed them blue.
pink.
It's-
Did you just say I dyed my pixie haircut blue?
Yeah.
You
Did you just
fucking-
assume his hair color?
What the? I'm so triggered right now. Get out of my safe space. Get out.
This is George
This is
Stephanopoulos'
getting a little
last
too deep for
episode.
me.
And that's how George was kicked off the Class of Servant
This
podcast.
is getting too deep for me.
I hung out with too many of them types when I was trying to get in their pants.
So there's a popular rapper. He was popular throughout the years. His name starts with a T and ends with an I. Oh, it's T.I. Hey,
Hey!
transition. What do you call? So he shared a post on Instagram and it said the CIA killed Bob Marley. It was a news article, and other rappers started sharing it, and it piqued my interest because I was like, "Shit, did some information get leaked?" Nah, no information got leaked. The news channel or the news website that shared it actually had zero. What do you call references? They
So
just kind of
was
said it.
this the same news channel that or the news station, website that also posts about Elvis going to Mars and
No,
Or the
I don't.
one that
I don't
posted
think
because there's
so.
one that posts all sorts of things about celebrities who have died. And
Yeah, no,
Like-
I don't think so. But there was definitely no sources on the website.
Kind of like when Trump talked about Google's algorithms or citing a website that explicitly states that it didn't actually have any sources.
Yeah,
Solid.
yeah. So it's kind of like a little craze on Instagram right now. It was like CIA killed Bob Marley, and then people are like, "Well, he had cancer, so fake that."
Yeah.
That's my fake news stamp.
Now, can you fake AIDS? No, but can you inject AIDS? Yes. Eazy-E was killed by the government, or Suge Knight.
but he's
Probably
not gay.
Suge Knight.
Probably Suge Knight.
Who?
Easy motherfucking E.
That's his name.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4",
Is-
jocking the bitches,
He's talking about a
slapping
song.
the hoes. Easy E. NWA.
Got in one
Yeah, were you
little
talking about
fight
a
and my
song?
mom got scared.
No, you fuck.
Are you talking about a song or
It's a
person?
rapper.
Yeah, but you said he got AIDS from this person. Was it
Oh,
a chick
Suge Knight?
Yeah, Suge Knight sucked his dick and then...
No,
That's
Suge
what-
Knight injected him. Fuck
Yeah.
you. It's never been proven, but he got AIDS. None of his kids have AIDS. His wife never had AIDS. Nobody ever came in contact with ever got AIDS. Seems pretty suspicious.
But who's Suge Knight? Is that
Suge Knight was
partner?
a producer, correct?
No, he was a label owner. He owned Death Row Records.
How do you get AIDS from your label owner? Did he
Well,
have sex with
injected
him?
him.
Suge Knight is a horrible person. And there's so many horror stories in hip hop of him just doing some real fucking off the wall shit. If you watched the movie,
Which one?
Straight Outta
Straight Outta
Compton. Did you watch it?
No, I was
Black card revoked again.
No, my school was
You
like
almost
super
got it back.
busy at that point.
You almost
I
got
didn't
it back.
see any movies.
Here
over
we
the
are,
past-
however many years later.
I didn't see any movies in the past 2 years because I was dying in my studies. Thank God I graduated. Fuck, but yeah, black people can't go to school. Right? Don't answer that question because it'll upset me. But yeah, I didn't see the fucking movie about those musicians.
Black card revoked. You almost got it back. You were this close. Michael B. Jordan. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude,
Wait, was that podcast lost? Was that the one that was lost?
I hope not.
I think it was.
I don't know. It might be.
No,
I
no, I
remember.
think that was last week's when I wasn't on.
No, it wasn't. You dumb shit. I'm sorry. Where did that come from? You got me all strung up. God, goodness.
We all know where it
gracious.
came from.
Ruffled your feathers.
By the way-
my jimmies are so ruffled right now.
When we get to the party, I'm getting back on that subject real quick because you had the most racist white man response to who is Martin Luther King.
A dead man.
No.
You didn't say that word.
Well, we're not going to say that on the podcast.
Brandon says.
Are you going to say the word? Because you're not Brandon or me.
Yeah, go ahead,
How are
white
you
boy.
gonna, how are you going to cite that?
Yeah,
bud?
go ahead, cracker.
This
Oh.
is
The story.
Actually,
Yeah.
This is
Why don't
actually
you
going
say
to
the
be his
word,
last
Peckerwood?
podcast.
And
Listen here.
exclamation point.
Listen here.
At hashtag.
Listen
What?
here, honky.
You can't just
Peckerwood.
He was
say
censoring
that.
it out.
Yeah,
Cracker.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
White bread.
Yeah, he was talking about how he wanted this to be his last stream or podcast that he was on.
It's a fucking podcast.
I don't care. All right, I'm pretty sure I call them both interchangeably. I refer to my own.
Even
stream as
though
a
it doesn't
podcast.
make
You
sense.
also say every time we play D&D, it's an episode.
Yeah, it's because it's
No,
an
because
episodic
D&D it is an
action.
episode.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's an episode.
Thanks for trying to chime in and being wrong.
Woo! Take that, Peckerwood.
Feels good to be back, guys.
Yeah. Fuck you, honky. But yeah,
You know, we were really civil last week.
Trying to remember. I think that's all the hip hop news I had.
All right.
Oh, Suge Knight once dangled Vanilla Ice Cube out of a window like Michael Jackson did his baby.
Vanilla Ice Cube.
Ah, shit, Vanilla Ice. Fuck.
I was like, if he dangled Ice Cube out a window, he's a strong man. Because isn't that a hefty fella?
Nah, he yeah.
Suge Knight's huge.
No, what, really?
Yeah.
Like-
he's a big motherfucker.
His name is Suge Knight.
Dude, he's like,
the
what,
Knight of Sugar?
6'5"?
Yeah, like SUGE.
I imagine
Knight
him,
spelled
yeah.
like a knight in armor.
I imagine he looks like a light-skinned
Oh,
big panties.
Suge Knight. I thought it was,
Shug.
there's an E at the
Yeah,
end of
it's
it.
pronounced
Yeah.
Shug.
It's
But
a
you
name.
said S-U-G when you were spelling it.
No,
Oh.
he said E. S-U-G-E.
Okay, maybe I didn't
I
hear
mean,
that.
I could have just forgot it, but either way, it's Shug.
Okay. Yeah, that's a really big man.
Yeah, he's huge. He's in
Wow.
jail right now.
I could see him dangling some. Oh my goodness! Look at this guy.
I'm aware at how big
looks
he is.
like an inflatable like balloon man.
Yeah.
Those are his muscles.
like the morph suits that you blow up.
I imagine.
Goodness.
Like I said, I imagine that's what big panties look like, kind of.
Yeah, he's in prison right now for murdering somebody.
Now he's sucking dick. and
He
sticking-
ran him over with his bright red, I think it was Hummer. It didn't finish the job, so he backed over him, and then he ran over him again and sped off.
Oh my goodness.
And it's all on security cam footage. It's pretty great.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
You sound like
yeah.
such a bitch right now.
Yeah. As
oh,
far
it's
as
because I really don't care.
as
Oh
far as
my
it-
god, that kid hooked a fish. You're gonna hurt it.
Holy moly! What about his feelings? Doesn't he have an emotion?
as far as attempted murder goes,
yeah, that
It was
sucks.
pretty fun, yeah, to watch.
It was
Pretty sure he
fun to
killed him.
watch. What
Yeah.
kind of sadist are you?
Because the dude just goes flying. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, and then Suge was like, well, I've gone this far. Back up.
Yeah.
Boom. I might as well speed off on him.
He ran over 3 times.
It was pretty
Didn't
great.
he
I wonder
live
if I
too?
can find
I
that.
think he's dead, but I don't know.
I wonder if I can find that online.
It's pretty, just YouTube, Suge Knight running man over.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's
he ran
TMZ
over
video.
his friend.
Would not surprise me.
I
Suge
don't
Knight's
think-
a horrible person.
I don't think Suge Knight has friends. Because he killed
That
them
too.
all. Or gave them AIDS. By
Yeah,
blowing
he-
them.
Okay. Trying to think. Oh, Trippie Redd is single now, and he posted on Instagram Live, and he's all heartbroken and stuff. It's very sad.
Who?
Trippie Redd, he's an artist. His new album, it's pretty good. It's very vibey, I would say. Vibey. It's pretty vibey. Yeah. As far as hip hop news, I think that's all I got right now. Kanye's tweeting again regularly.
Oh, really?
He's on an apologetic press run right now,
For what?
saying all the crazy shit he said. He actually broke down at a radio station and crying.
Oh, who is this?
His friend, so you know how he went on his little TMZ stint, and, black people, slavery, and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, now he's apologizing for that. He's saying that he was so far into his own little wormhole that he didn't realize he was out of control, and all the people he had around him didn't stop him from doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
And his friend, whose name is, holy shit, Don C. Don C was a tour designer, tour producer, or something like that. He's now a fashion designer. He's made a lot of shoes for Jordan and stuff like that are really popular. He was saying that Don C has been away for so long, and Don C has always been the guy that was kind of like there to keep him in check.
Yeah.
And he's been away for so long that when Kanye fell down his little hole, Don C wasn't there, and nobody was there to
Stop him.
tell Ye like, hey, dude, you're tripping right now.
Yeah, I think your father even said that like a long ass time ago. They surround themselves with yes men.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, wear the mini skirt. Yeah. Wear Saran wrap and only Saran
It
wrap.
was a
Yeah.
kilt, but anyway.
I was just referring to stupid fashion in general, not Kanye's. But
It was
that's why I
a
said
kilt.
Saran wrap.
It was a kilt.
It was a kilt. I won't deny
And he
that.
had pants on underneath. Damn
Yes.
it. Leather. Like a badass.
Like a shitty Roman soldier.
Like a
Yeah.
badass.
Shitty badass.
He's a black skinhead. Leave him alone.
That I still listen to that album. I mean that song.
Oh, KSI and Jake Paul had their boxing match.
Finally?
Yeah.
Who won? KSI?
No, Jake Paul.
Wait,
But I guess according to
Logan Paul's brother, right?
or was it Logan Paul. No, it was Jake Paul. Jake Paul's a douchebag.
Yeah,
right?
I was asking if
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
brother.
yeah.
No,
They both
Logan Paul's a
douchebags.
douchebag who went to Japan with the camera on the
Maybe it
dead
was Logan
body.
Paul that he fought then.
Yeah.
Oh, and Logan Paul won.
Yeah.
That's great.
I mean,
don't
but
like
from
that.
everything that I've read, it wasn't like a fight. Like,
Oh no, I highly doubt it was.
I guess I don't know.
I mean, I think they've been like,
But I guess Logan Paul hit up Academics, DJ Academics, who is a hip hop blogger kind of deal. He's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. He updates news on current artists. He had hit up Academics to set up a fight between Tekashi 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd because they have been beefing for a long, long time and have said some really shitty things to each other.
Doesn't Tekashi start beef with everyone though?
Well, yeah, but this beef's different because he said
Yeah.
some really mean shit to
This is
Tekashi.
advanced.
Or I mean, Trippie Redd. Like there was one time he FaceTimed. They FaceTimed each other, or Instagram lived each other, and Tekashi just kept saying "fuck your dead homies" like over and over and
My
over.
gosh.
And then Trippie Redd's like, "What do you want, bro?" And he's just like, "Fuck your dead homies." And he was just like, "What? What are you talking about?" And he just kept saying it. And so now Trippie Redd is replying with hashtag "fuck your dead dad." Yeah, little known fact about Tekashi. His dad was murdered when he was 13 down the street from him, and he saw his father's body being taken away.
Oh my god. He just like turned this man into Batman. So what did has Tekashi replied to this?
I
Or
mean,
is he
they're just,
like,
they always go back and forth. It's like never ending
I know,
between
but
them.
that would be the
pretty rough,
nail
yeah.
in the coffin.
It's
right
pretty
there.
rough.
oh, that poor orphan.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Wow.
I mean, hey, that's what you get.
Yeah,
I mean, you start
opened that-
shit.
Okay, now it makes sense.
I just wish I could.
Yeah, now you understand why he acts the way he does. He
Yeah.
had no dad.
yeah.
I just wish I could have seen like his response, like, "Hey man, that was too far."
Yeah, it was when I remember when I first saw it, I was like, oh shit, that's far.
Yeah.
But Tekashi started. Fuck
See, I would have said fuck that 15-year-old you fuck, but
Yeah. Oh no! See, Trippie had been calling him a rapist for a long time. The joke was a little more now. Yeah, you needed something new.
yeah,
Fuck your dead dad.
yeah.
Yes.
Savage.
It's pretty funny. I mean, it's funny to me because it's
I-
like it's all over Instagram. All their beef is public. Like everything they say to each other is public, and it's just hilarious. Like y'all can't just text.
Like I just imagine like Tekashi's homies being like when they read this, they're like, "Yo, I'm not gonna be the one to tell him that he just posted this."
See, I like to picture this like they're actually best friends and they just do this shit on Instagram.
Honestly, that has crossed my mind so many times, but I'm not entirely sure because I feel like they've been beefing for such a long time that I feel like they have to be trolling. But then again, I'm not entirely sure because they seem pretty upset.
To be fair, if you listen to this podcast and without understanding how long we've known each other, you'd think we all fucking were about to stab each other.
I have definitely considered stabbing you at least 3 times this podcast.
There you go.
I called it a podcast.
I'm so proud of you. You grew up so fast. Now just go get a haircut from a real barber. Then we'll be good.
Yeah, I was desperate. I had to make do.
I'm never that desperate.
Yeah,
I'll let
that's
my-
why you
I'll let
look
my
like
shit get
freaking
fucked.
budget
Say it. Fucking dare you.
Post Malone. Look at this Instagram and see him. No, stop. There's glass right here. No, stop.
Fuck your glass.
No, you can't.
Put it down. Put it down.
I want it. Oh, do it. Do it. Fuck out of here with that. Oh, God. Your thing almost hit the table. Okay.
Shit.
Well.
Oh, ass.
Yeah,
And that concludes this episode of the Classically Urban Podcast.
thanks
Fuck
for
you,
tuning
Caleb.
in, and catch me on Twitch. And also check out my brother's charity. We'll have that link.
I would say fuck your charity, but I care about the kids.
The kids don't deserve to get that.
So does the
Fuck you.
so does Tekashi 6ix9ine.